Theme song's playing, y'all. Welcome to the After the Show podcast. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast on a Friday the 13th. Ooh. Pretty crazy, pretty spooky. Yeah, we'll see what happens today. Kind of interesting day. Just gotta see what's going on. I mean, I was at Friday the 13th, and some people are so superstitious. We were talking about this when we started the show, that there's a lot of people that don't go to work today because of that. They're so afraid of it. It's kind of crazy.
They are pussies.
Well, you partner that with the day of death, the threat from the former Hamas leader. I know people are taking it seriously. Somebody texted in. They said that the Army Reserve Center was bustling today. So I think they've got people kind of on standby in case something actually does go down. Better safe than sorry kind of thing, you know?
Well, you had said there was a threat given, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Legit threat
from people that have been hurting other people. And you never know. I mean, we're Americans. We are a big target.
Yeah, and agitators just trying to get other people to act. Now, you hope nobody does, and you hope that what's happened so far is relatively peaceful protests, and that people continue to do that and don't try to get their point across, because that's not going to help you win to your cause. You know, doing anything that's going to be violent. It's been pretty good. I did see there's a 19-year-old girl that got arrested. She kicked a cop and threw an elbow at the FAU on Wednesday.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. Can't kind of do that. But other than that, it's been pretty mellow. So we'll see. And it's kind of interesting move. Twitter or X, they've been going through removing hundreds of accounts affiliated with terror groups with Hamas. So they are taking down stuff that is kind of trying to organize people and get them fired up and get them emotional. So they're trying to curb that. That's always the big question about free speech and whatnot. But apparently they say, look, anything that is encouraging violence or hate is something that they're not going to tolerate.
I just know celebrities keep stepping in it. They go on Twitter or go on whatever, and they make some kind of an opinion. And I'm not even sure what the opinion is, but I just know they're getting heat.
They always do that.
Everyone gets heat.
Yeah. It's a very complex issue, and there's a lot of people that are innocents out there on both sides, and it's just unfortunate that those people that are not causing the problems and the death, unfortunately, are the ones that are getting caught up in it and losing their lives as a result. So, hate to see that. Hopefully, today is a day of peace. And the scariest thing that happens is you watch a movie called Friday the 13th.
Which I'm going to do. I'm going to go to bed to that tonight.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds like fun.
The first four are awesome. The first four.
Okay.
And then they get a little wonky after.
Don't they go all the way to 10?
They go pretty deep, man. Yeah. They get out to outer space. Jason goes to hell. It was kind of cool because Jason was just this weird killer guy out in the woods. And then after that, after part 4, it just got kind of fucking weird, and not in a good way, Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you want to see something disturbing, a young Corey Feldman shaves his head off like a Jason in the end of part 4 and hacks him to death, and he's going insane. He's got this bald head because he shaved just like Jason. He's like, die, and it's just a weird ending.
Huh. Okay.
You don't have to watch it now. I just told you.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
I don't think anyone's going to be pissed off. I ruined it. Friday the 13th part 4.
Yeah, well, next Saturday is going to be the KVJ horror movie premiere. So that is coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh. So looking forward to that. Got a comment here and a thought, since you are a horror movie director, Jay Bird. Kimberly said, wondering if you have checked out the new slasher flick on Amazon Prime called Totally Killer. I know he's busy with the movie editing and everything, but I'd like to know when he gets time what he thinks of it. My husband and I, who's not even into scary movies, watched it the other night. We both loved it. It had the perfect amount of funny, horror, gore, plot line, surprises, and 80s flashbacks. with only a minor bit of new age woke references, but they were kind of awesome because it shed light on how crazy the 80s were. Just wondering.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I would like to check it out. Yeah, man, next week when the premiere's over with, I'm going to be going knee deep in some movies. Getting real. It's the first year we've done the Halloween movie and we actually have Halloween off.
Yeah.
Usually we're going up until Halloween.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this from Alexander said, I heard you guys mention the scariest haunted house in America on the show, and I coincidentally just stumbled upon a movie on Hulu all about this place. It's called Monster Inside America's Most Extreme Haunted House. The house is defined as an immersive horror experience, but it looks more like pure torture. That's the one where they waterboard you and they pull out your real teeth.
Yes.
They said I'm about 20 minutes in, and wow, people are giving their testimony on their experiences, and it's a bit hard to watch. The guy who runs this place has this look of evil in his eyes. I know everyone says that about crazies, but something is just off with this dude. I figured Jibber would definitely enjoy it.
Don't think it's a compliment. No, I would like to check all that stuff out. You guys ain't gonna watch any scary shit. You might watch the Charlie Brown. Oh, it's a pumpkin.
I might watch Anniversary.
Yeah, you might be too soft for Anniversary. You're in the motherfucker.
Here is a suggestion when it comes to a motivational speech. Suits delivered his today. You can go back and listen to that or watch that on the KVJ regular show. He said one of my favorite motivational speeches is the one that I think of with Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid 3 when Daniel LaRusso is scared to continue fighting Mike Barnes.
Oh, part 3.
Yeah, the speech is short and sweet. He actually gave us the script, and Jaybird, if you would be Daniel's son, I'll be your Miyagi.
I will.
Now, don't cancel me because I'm going to try to do my best Japanese impression here.
Mr. Miyagi, it's over. It's over. Forget about it.
No.
I'm afraid. Let's just get out there and say, I'm afraid I want to go home.
No, cannot.
Yeah.
Must not. Stop stepping on my lines, you asshat. It's okay to lose to opponent. Must not lose to fear.
Yeah, you butchered that line. He goes, okay to lose to opponent, must not lose to fear. He says it very intense.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh, Karate Kid 3?
Yeah. You see how this director can't stop directing me, Virginia?
I know. Bossy
Director
bitch.
gonna direct.
Oh, you know, if I was born on it.
Yeah.
All right. Go on.
Jeez,
It's your line.
it's your line.
I was all fucked now, Virginia. I thought it was a good idea.
Oh. Kevin's punting.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid. I'm afraid
Kevin's
of it.
punting.
Well, I mean, I don't give a shit. What?
No, just freeze it up.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of him, all right? What do you want me to do?
Ha! You stay focused, Daniel-san. You best karate still inside you. Now time, let out.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not good,
Well,
not bad.
I can see the look of judgment in his eyes. Just, this is, I didn't bring it, Virginia.
You would hate Karate Kid 3 on such a level. If you watch that, you would text me in the middle and go, dude, what the fuck am I watching? What is this about? I'm turning it off right now.
What was the plot of it? I liked the second one when he went to Japan. That was good.
It's supposed to be right after they get back from Okinawa, but they filmed 5 years after the original movie.
Yeah.
So Daniel now looks like he's older, and Daniel put on some weight.
Oh,
Coming
no.
back from Okinawa. And it just,
Daniel-san like a dumpling.
it don't look right, and then it's back to him trying to win the tournament, but Miyagi doesn't want to have him train for the tournament. It's okay because the first time was about his honor.
Okay.
This time it was it's for plastic trophy, and we don't learn karate for plastic trophy.
Oh, okay.
But then Mike Barnes keeps kicking the shit out of Daniel LaRusso.
Yeah.
So then it's back to being about honor.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's and then Terry Silver, my favorite character of the franchise, is insane.
Oh,
He
that's
is just
you love him.
I
He's
do.
got the ponytail, right?
Yes, he is insane, Virginia.
And how old is he now?
He's probably, I would.
Oh gosh, you fell for it.
Damn, I fell for it.
You
Fuck.
walked right into
I
it.
did. I
You
get
got,
to it.
oh, he got all into it.
If I get me
He's all
again,
excited.
you would probably get me.
Oh,
I just get so
damn.
excited. I can't even think.
He was so jacked.
Wow, he was so in it.
I
It's like,
was.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe she cares. Gosh.
I can't believe that one of you cared. I knew this was a setup.
It's a long way just for a snore.
It can't be just because we're talking about Karate Kid 3.
Oh my gosh! Wow. One thing that we tried yesterday on the show that didn't go great was the mind meld, and I thought that if anybody was going to meld their minds, it was going to be Jaybird and Denny's. But Jaybird wanted to go with me on the mind meld. Now, what it is you and a partner. You start with a 1, 2, 3 countdown, and then you say a word, and then you try to think of a commonality between the 2 words that you said, and then you do it again, and you should hopefully be closer. Then you try to find another commonality. And this couple on TikTok was doing it every time in 3 tries. Within 3 rounds, they wound up saying the exact same word.
The Fakersons, we're calling them.
And yeah, we were trying to figure out, okay, was it set up or not? Now, Bird and I couldn't get it. We tried 5 rounds. It didn't work. So we'll have Denny's come in here, and we'll try this thing out. But I think they're there. They can't hear us.
Giving it a shot with Jaybird and Denny's trying to mind meld.
Yeah, which I thought they would have had a better chance anyway.
I think you're right.
Yeah. We didn't do it with Denny's yesterday because he really sang for his sub. There was 3 different bits back to back to back.
I
was kind of sick of Denny's.
Said nobody.
I was kidding.
Unless you went for IHOP.
So what are we doing?
So we're gonna try the mind meld. Yesterday where it's like, okay, I will do the countdown 3, 2, 1, and then you'll both say a word, and then I'll give you guys a second to think about, okay, what's a commonality between the 2 words that you guys said?
Okay, I love it.
The goal is to find the commonality. Link minds, meld them.
Okay.
Can you make it in less than 5 attempts?
We both say at the same time? Is that how
Yes, I'm counting down 3, 2, 1. When I do, you both say a word. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Pizza.
Whiskey and pizza.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
I'll give you a second. Whiskey and pizza.
What's
What?
the commonality?
there's a pretty. All right.
Okay,
All right.
Bird thinks okay. Sounds like he's locked in. Okay, here you go. 3, 2, 1.
Weed.
Party.
Okay.
Weed and party. Weed and party is where you were. Okay, what is a commonality between weed and party? Okay, here you go. Don't step on me.
All right.
Motherfucker.
This guy.
I know, right?
This fucking guy.
Oh, will you pipe the fuck down? You lead the league in interrupting, so you can fucking sit down.
I'm over here minding my P's and Q's. You're the one stepping all over Kevin. How disrespectful.
Fuck you, Kevin.
It
It didn't feel right saying it. I don't like saying it, Kevin. Sure.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Munchies.
Oh!
Give me some big
That
dude.
was sweet, right?
Yeah.
It worked.
Hey, quick, touch our dicks together.
Look at that.
What was that?
They always love touching dicks.
They
You
do.
can't keep them from not touching their dicks together.
Give me-
Get that dick.
Give me some big D.
Wow.
That was awesome. 2 athletes is kind of.
Munchies.
That's great.
How about that? Okay. I don't know. Should we done enough? DVP Art Studio says have Kevin and Virginia try.
We can try.
It went so good with me and Danny's. Let's go ahead. Let's end it with a take.
We always go 1 too
Wait.
far. I usually
beat
know when to
this
punt.
dead
If this was a
horse.
regular show, we would punt. It's time to move on. The podcast, this is where we throw out a couple of shit bombs for you.
You get all of this shit bombs.
Yeah.
You're right. This is a regular show. The smart move.
We're allowed to have a few turds. Get ready for one. Here it comes. Okay. All right. Here we go. Think of a word, Virginia. You got it?
Okay, wait. Let me mind meld with you.
You just want to stare deep into these scary ass eyes.
Yeah, because if I was playing with everybody, like I think my word would be different depending on who I'm playing with. Because
Sure.
the goal is to meld.
Yeah.
It is. Get
How
inside
odd.
of the mind of your partner so that you guys come up with a commonality.
How odd. Virginia's dragging out a bit.
At least I'm not stepping on Kevin.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Chocolate.
Football.
Okay, chocolate and football. Chocolate and football. You can make this work.
Okay, let me think a second here. Chocolate and football. Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, commonality between chocolate and football. 3, 2, 1. Super
Snacks.
Bowl.
Okay, we're okay.
Okay. Commonality between snacks and No.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. That's so perfect. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Party.
Nachos.
You should not have done this. We don't get paid for the
Well, now
podcast.
you're in it. You can't quit.
You guys get all the free.
She's like, oh my God, how did Virginia not pick party? I really was so
I
shocked.
said
when she went the other way.
nachos.
I was so shocked when she went the other way. I was like, oh God, I thought it was over.
Your girl's going backwards. That was kind of fun to
Oh my
watch.
God. All right, now what do we have? I had party, she had nachos. Okay. So now you've got to now we're drifting.
We're going the other way.
Okay, all right. So we had nachos and party. All right. Where are we going from here? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Taco Bell.
Cheese.
Fuck, man. I can't even watch it anymore.
No, what I think happens if you get to your point, either you nail it where you guys got to with munchies. We should have hit party and we did. You're fucked.
You're
Yeah.
fucked. Yeah, because now you're on a fifth round.
I should have said party, but I just keep thinking about nachos.
She's
Yeah,
basically giving you every ingredient in a taco.
right. It's cheese,
Can you tell I'm hungry?
tortilla chips.
Shell.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it depends on the minds, I guess. There you go.
But it's fun.
It is. It's a fun little game. What the hell?
I did think that was fun.
Yeah. Why not take a moment, just do something a little silly. Let me see other stuff that is going on here. So acting wise, I don't know. You guys don't watch the morning show, I don't think.
No, that's on Apple TV.
It's decent, yeah. Cast is good. Jennifer Aniston is on there. They just added John Hamm this season, and I have not seen this week yet. I usually watch that show on Friday nights. I watch that in Billions on Fridays. And I'll get to it. But they said, oh my God, there was apparently a pretty intense sex scene between them on the latest episode. And people could not believe the freaking banging body Jennifer Aniston has.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that ham.
John Hamm's supposed to have a massive dong.
A
too.
hammer. That's what they call him, Ham.
Yeah.
John Ham, the hammer.
I mean, if you got a name like Ham, it can't be, you can't have a, little pencil dick.
Yeah.
I
You're
mean,
right.
It just seems everything big. The director says that Jen and John, quote, will really let go.
Wow. Right.
I think you could see a good, I don't know if you get any naughty parts.
No, you ain't gonna see. No, you will not. You're closer to see the ham than you are getting ready to see her casserole. If you know what I mean.
Did she give a titty?
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
I don't
I
see
don't
her.
know.
I don't even see her giving titties out. Honestly,
No.
it's Aniston. She
Okay.
don't need to put out the titties.
She don't need to, but hey, that's how you remind them who they're messing with.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if it looks good on, and some of those shows do every now and then. You get a surprise like, oh my gosh, I can't believe A-lister showed off a tit. They do.
They did that. I was watching a movie on HBO, and it was kind of a low budget movie. It was after he was really famous, but it was Patrick Dempsey showing off his dick. I go,
Yeah,
McDreamy.
right.
This is before
yeah.
McDreamy, though.
Okay, yeah.
He hadn't gotten into that Sweet Home Alabama groove yet.
That rejuvenated his career. Sweet Home Alabama. Then he got the the Grey's Anatomy, and then he was big again. So it was in between that where he was just kind of floundering a bit in his career. And tell me if you're pumped by this, Jaber. The Halloween franchise is getting its own TV series. They haven't announced the plot details, but it's expected to launch a cinematic universe.
Not really, because I hated what you said. Halloween, right?
Halloween franchise.
I hated what they did with the reboots. All three of them. I know some people really love the first one of the reboot. The last one was fucking terrible. I don't know who wrote that movie or why they wrote it that way, but it was one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen. Completely just did not reek of a Halloween. It was corny, cheesy, stupid, terrible.
Okay. Well, talking about the real life horrors here, Engineer Keith kind of breaking down what happened on that Titan submersible.
Oh, yeah.
They found some more pieces of it in the human remains. What exactly did that look like?
They found a giant piece of it. They lied to us, y'all.
What do you mean?
Remember they said it got blown to smithereens? It was just the explosion was so powerful, it just broke into the tiniest of microscopic pieces. They didn't feel anything. They didn't know what was going on. Then they pulled a giant piece out, like as big from you to me.
That's what they do with the shuttle. They told us all different things, and you hear the details about the shuttle, the explosion from '86, and it is just horrific. They had to tell you stuff, because if not, it's too depressing.
Engineer Keith kind of breaks it down. He says, when the Titan submersible broke, the people were squished to smithereens, not the Titan submersible itself. That's why they showed large sections of the vehicle being recovered. He said the pressure at that depth that the Titan failed at is so high that it would have caused all the soft tissue to just liquefy.
Do you even feel that? I mean, I'm sure you feel the upcoming
It probably
uncomfortable.
would have been an intense moment of like, oh, discomfort, and then probably that's it.
You would hope it's just.
Yeah, I think it would have been
quick,
pretty instantaneous, but it probably would have been one flash of, wow.
You just don't want them to have to think about it. You know what I mean? That's what they
No, I
said.
don't. Yeah,
They said that about the Challenger. They thought people hit the water with their faculties going, oh shit, holy fuck,
wow.
yeah. According to what I've seen.
That's crazy.
I know.
And then they drown.
I'm not sure exactly if it. I just, for what the special I saw, when they recovered it, they thought that some of them probably knew what was going on. I don't know about right at impact, but they were up there for a while with thoughts.
Damn.
How about that?
And happy Friday. See, this is what happens. Start bringing in this depressing shit that I eat it up. I start telling you my
You
depression.
can't stop.
Dark Friday.
I'm a Pennington. We can't stop, won't stop.
A person on the Titan submersible who experienced rapid pressurization would look like a cloud of fluids slowly drifting away from the skeleton, tendons, cartilage, hair, and teeth. Even the bones would break because they have fluid-filled cavities. That's what they meant when they said the people on the Titan submersible were squished to smithereens.
Yep. Pretty fucked up email, Engineer Keith.
But it's descriptive, so we can figure it out.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
there's so many questions in our brains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So many voices, too.
So there might have been some moments where they realized, hey, this thing feels like it's not holding together.
Oh, I think they
It might have been noises.
yeah. They said that it was like distress cracks
Yes.
in stress.
So you may have been slightly worried, being like, this doesn't sound or feel right.
That's the shit that I just.
Right, that would
The
have.
shit starts cracking, and you have like 30 seconds of cracking.
Or when you just have so much time to think about your demise. That's what you don't want. That's what that messes with my head.
Yeah. So explode is not the right word. Implode would be
Oh.
likely right.
All right, I'll be thinking about that in bed. What the fuck am I going to sleep?
Sleeps for pussy.
It is.
Okay, a couple other emails here. Nancy said, I just love Virginia's laugh. Makes my mornings.
Signed, another witch.
Laura said, my family loves you all, and we're longtime listeners. My 4-year-old has been listening since birth, and he always likes to point out how mean Virginia is to Jason.
Boom.
Jason just wanted to know my little guy has your back.
Fuck yeah.
Virginia just wanted you to know that I love you, and 9 out of 10 men do suck.
But not your little guy. He's awesome.
He's the 1 out of 10.
He's the one. He's the next generation. We're going to train him right.
It's so funny. Anytime now, ever since we had that conversation, anytime I just see a solo dude in the parking lot, I'm going, what's this guy doing?
If he is not loading groceries or getting in or out of his car, he's up to no good.
Okay, calm down, paranoid. I was just kidding.
I'm not.
I know.
Melissa, she said, I like the idea of the do it bitch punishment wheel, and it's got to include waxing of the taint. OMG, that was the funniest punishment ever. And if Virginia loses, she would have to have someone wax her upper lip or eyebrows, or maybe have Jaybird wax something blindfolded. Now that's hysterical. Make it happen.
I mean, when they say wax the lips, are we talking upstairs or down? It is do it, bitch. We can get another person to do a female to do it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're brave enough to go down there, saddle up, cowboy.
I think we would have to.
Like, what are you going to be met with?
You don't even have any PHs.
I do. You don't know what I got going
I
on.
thought you were Baldy Rinaldi.
No, I am not. I have a landing strip.
Stop spreading this.
Stop spreading those rumors about my spread. I told you this before, but you forgot. I am lasered everywhere except like a little landing strip kind of area.
God, yeah. Okay. You know what? It's locked in now. Landing strip Siniki, I'll never forget it.
You gonna think about that tonight?
No, I'm not.
You can't sleep.
If you would go back and redo it, would that be the design you would keep, Virginia, even to this day?
It would not.
You'd go Baldy Rinaldi, wouldn't you?
Nope.
You'd go a little fuzz.
I would, because I did the lasering before I met Panda. Panda likes a bush.
I know he does. He's old school.
I don't have a bush. And he's told me he wishes that I had a bush.
Now, does he want full on 70s bush, or does he just want a little bit more hair?
He would love a 70s bush. Now, I'm not about to give anybody a 70s bush. I would have, instead of a landing strip, I would have left like a little bit more of like a V.
Almost like a fat fade, kind of. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, a little bit more of a triangle shape, because I remember
Yes.
it seemed like the landing strip, that was kind of a 90s
Yes.
bush look.
It was.
That's where bushes were in the 90s.
Bushes went to a landing strip, and I just went full in thinking the
It's just-
90s
yeah.
were going to last forever.
Forever, and now you've got 90s bush.
I've got 90s bush.
and now we're kind of, we're not excessive, but we are a little bit more natural now.
If I want to switch it up, I got to get a merkin.
You really,
Yeah.
you really think Panda wants a full gorilla bush?
Well, I think he would like it to be full, but I would never have it full on the bottom. I don't want like all that hair around.
Your BH and your taint.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want bridge hair. I get it.
I don't want that. I don't want even lower lip hair. I'm talking about just on the upper pussy part.
I get no.
An upside down triangle would be nice.
I'm seeing what you're laying down. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Panda. I don't mind a little pH. Is this thing on? Hello, guys.
Just when you say that, don't look down when you're looking at me,
Yeah.
because that made it
I was
weird.
giving him a second to gaze at your bush.
He did. He
I
looked
did
down.
not.
That was
Like,
I
you
did
see
not.
it.
He
James.
locked his eyes
did
right
not.
onto your bush, just trying to draw it into his mind.
Well, I got draws on. You can't
I would never look at your bush. I would not.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it right now. Oh, interesting to know.
That is wow. What a
Yeah.
segment.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get a little spicy in my 50s. Fuck it.
Okay.
Sounds hot.
Mhm. Somebody with a heads up: Billy Joel and Sting are coming to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa on Saturday, February 24th of next year. Or if you want, they're not real happy that it's so far away, but he usually seems to do a show for New Year's Eve around here, though, right?
I don't know about for here. I know he has. I don't know if it's a regular thing that he does it every year here, but yeah, he's done it before.
It still might be something that he would announce, so you still might have some hope.
Crazy how he doesn't want to do any new music. You know, you see Elton John out there still fucking making it happen.
A few, yeah, he ain't done a lot.
Elton used to give him a hard time, called him lazy.
Yeah,
And now Elton's redoing all of his old songs with Dua Lipa's and Britney's. Who's lazy now, bitch?
Well, I just don't think.
and Bernie Taupin said they have new music coming.
He said Bernie does. Is he doing it with Elton or
Yeah, I
is it?
think so. I think he was, because I think Elton's still going to do stuff. He's going to still do some music, and he's going to do the one-off performances here and there. Really, what he did was his last tour.
Oh, fake retirement. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, so he will still do live performances, but he's not going to go on the road and see all the cities and all that stuff.
A fun game I love playing, especially with an artist that's got a ton of music. I always like to say, what's the one song from that artist that's your favorite? You can only get one. Do you have an Elton John one that sticks out the most? Is it Tiny Dancer for you?
That might be. I mean, but I've almost listened to Tiny Dancer so much, and it got reunited for me with the movie.
Rocket Man?
Almost Famous.
Yeah, Almost Famous was the movie. Thank you, Virginia.
That's Tiny Dancer.
That got me back into Tiny Dancer.
Or Mind Melded.
But
Yeah.
okay, there you go. It's better
Cheese.
than fucking nachos.
Jeez.
But yeah, if I had to say my all-time I'm not sure that it would be right now. Tiny Dancer is great, but there might be another one.
I know what you mean. You love a song, but you've heard it so much to the point where you don't know if that's your favorite one by that
There might
artist
be another
anymore.
one now. I mean, The Goodbye to Yellow Brick Road
That's
is
such a good song, man.
that is such a good song.
Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I got burnt out on that one in the 80s, though. It was played so much.
I'm Still Standing, or
Gosh, that's a good one, too.
that is a good one.
Yeah.
Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. They did it with George Michael too. Remember?
That's where it got burnt out for me. That's why it's not the top. Yeah, he's got a ton.
You like Elton? I feel
I
like
do, but it's not my favorite. I like Billy way more than Elton. I saw them together live.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I like Billy more. But do you have one you like better?
Out of the two of them, I'm Billy Joel.
Okay, all right. You see, everyone on the show does like them some Billy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean the diversity in his songs. That's why I have maybe 3 or 4 Eltons that I really like. I'm like, gosh, that's such a good song. Billy's probably a good 5 to 8. I'm like, that's such a great song, man.
Yeah, Elton's an amazing performer. There's one performance of him doing I'm Still Standing. He's got to be on cocaine. In fact, everyone on stage has to be on cocaine. They're playing it so fast.
Oh, really?
But holy shit, did they nail it?
Yeah.
It's a little bit a little bit more the cocaine version.
Yeah.
But man, you have all of these musicians. They had a bunch of all-stars on there. I think Joe Walsh is on there. A bunch of people playing.
Yeah.
It's some kind of festival back from the late 80s.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah. Good for them, man. All right, let me see here. Got another email. Lexi, thank you for letting us know. She said, yeah, I heard you guys talking about some of the skipping audio. And Kev said to let you know when you have something like that. Yeah, we're always, in fact, today, KVJ TV, we came in and something's fried on our regular KVJ TV. You probably have heard us mention, hopefully by the new year, we're going to be in a brand new studio with new KVJ TV cameras and equipment, and everything's going to be great. So we'll have less technical issues happening, but we're trying to root them out. And, same with the app. She said, when I listen to the show on the Apple podcast, the audio skips around. So, yeah, I don't know. That's something we got to look at because the app is different from the Apple podcast. And sometimes, here's the thing. We try to help people out because sometimes it's actually your device that we find. When we get to people and we say, hey, turn off your device or close out the app and reopen it, so sometimes those are the quick, easy fixes.
There's another problem that happens, and I think sometimes, because I've seen it happen, where people think the podcast is skipping. For example, if we're doing a music bit and Denny's has to cut out a song, the bit is still there, but the song is gone. And if you're listening to it, there is a major edit there that can appear to be skipping, but it's because of copyright issues.
Yeah, we have copyright permission to play songs on the broadcast radio show that we don't for the podcast. So when it goes to digital, we don't have those same rights. So we have to edit out anything that's copyrighted.
And sometimes it could even be a clip. I mean, you never know what they're going to get you on the copyright stuff. It's very finicky with how they do it sometimes. It's odd.
Yeah, so we'll always try to help you with the technical issues because you letting us know may be able to help us fix a glitch because I know I totally relate to all you guys that there's nothing more frustrating. You blame the show. I'm like, fuck those guys. And it's, you do though. It's just
You
weird.
do.
Fuck KVJ. And it's like, I get how frustrated it is. And it's like, it's our fault. That's why we want to try to solve it. So and be there for us and let us know. Just send us the emails, mail@kvjshow.com. All right, y'all, we made it.
It's over.
Yes.
Oh, man, more in the tank. 4 more minutes.
I'm done.
I am spent.
I'm so kidding. I want to go home so bad.
And it's so rainy outside.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
It's a meatball day.
It's a meatball day.
Yeah, we're going to go rest and drink and all that kind of fun stuff. You guys do the same thing. We'll be back here on Monday. Have a good one. Goodbye.
Yeah, another week.
Made it.
Another week, motherfuckers.